Dispatch?
Yes, I was wondering if you guys might be able to check something out for me. It's on Lathrop Road in between Schaefer and Old State Line, which is still Lucas County. There's a creek down that road. There's a Ford Explorer, and there's a bunch of guys with motorbikes, and they're all dressed in black hoodies. And when we drove by, they just all hid their faces and everything. They're just acting a little suspicious.
They're in the creek?
I'm sorry?
The Ford Explorer is in the creek or what?
No. It's just by the creek. That's where they're unloading their mini bikes or something. So they're just acting suspicious. They're all dressed in black hoodies and
they're
want their faces to be seen.
They're probably in their dirt bike apparel, but how many are there?
So it just was weird. So
okay, well, how many are there?
I don't know, because actually my parents were going to church and they called me and said, "Can you just call that in for us?" They live not too far from there, so they shouldn't just acted weird. They've lived out there for a long time, so they've never seen anything like that.
And you said they're unloading what?
Like mini bikes.
Okay, yeah, they're probably in a dirt bike, but
gotcha.
They might not have permission. That might be why they're acting shady.
Yeah, because they're on the farmer's field there, so.
Okay. All right, can I have your name?
Sure, Rachel Mahalik.
What's your callback number, Rachel?
419-283-4371.
And you said they're on Lathrop between Old State Line and
Schaefer.
Okay. All right. I'll let my road sergeant know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
250 Unit 2. If you could head for a suspicious person, South Lathrop and Old State Line. Caller states there's a Ford Explorer parked by the creek with a group of males dressed in dark clothing. Appears they're unloading mini bikes in the farmer's field. They're dunking down and hiding as cars pass by on Lathrop by Old State Line and Schaefer. You could check the area.
And by LCS.
Unit 1, Lucas.
Unit 1.
Hey, that's not nice, too. I'm still on the west side here. You want to check with 7 George? I can run and check that real quick before I go to the east side.
Okay. Lucas to 7 George.
Go ahead.
Do you mind if Unit 1 checks that suspicious person before he heads out east?
That's fine.
10-4 and 1 I'll send it to your screen.
10-4. Unit 1, Lucas.
Go ahead.
Speak to Unit 4.
4M, speak with Unit 1.
Go ahead. It's my cell, please.
7 George Lucas. 7 George Lucas.
Go ahead.
I go clear to cover 4M.
4M, speak with 7 George.
Go ahead. Chris, can you text myself, please? 10-4.
Unit 1, Lucas.
Unit 1.
Okay, I'm in the area looking for that vehicle.
10-4.
Unit 1, Lucas, I'm out. I'll get your plate here in a couple seconds.
10-4.
One Lucas, start me another unit.
All right, Lucas, 4M.
Out.
10-4.
4M Lucas, can you ask him how fast he needs me?
Unit 5, or Unit 1. Unit 1, 4M's en route. Did you need him code 3?
7 George Lucas, have him step it up until we find out otherwise.
Primary clear.
Warren is clear.
10-4. And Lucas to Unit 1. Lucas South Cruise, air is closed. Air is closed at 8:29 for Unit 1. Lucas Unit 1.
Go ahead.
Okay, 4M is en route. He's coming code 3.
Okay. 7 George Lucas. 7 George is en route, calling code 3.
10-4. And we're contacting state as well for another unit.
Send this call to my screen. 7 George is en route, calling code 3.
Okay, tell them I'm contacting. Hey, it's Lucas County. Do you have anybody available to assist my office or Lathrop and Old State Line?
Yeah, what do they have?
They're on a suspicious person, but my officer's calling for unit code 3.
We'll get somebody out there.
Thanks.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Unit 1, 7 George and 4M. State has a unit en route as well.
1 Lucas, slow him down.
7 George and 4M, you can slow it down for Unit 1.
4M's clear.
Lucas County to post 48 on marks.
7 George is clear.
Unit 1, did you still want state en route as well?
Dave Joel, Badger Downing.
Hey, it's Lucas County.
Hi.
You can slow your crew down, but if you can keep them en route.
Okay, we'll get them slowed down and headed that way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Unit 1, did you want us to Ida state or keep them en route?
George Lucas, keep everybody en route until we find out what he's got going on down there.
10-4.
Lucas going to be Michigan plate David Frank King 7966.
10-4.
Run that out for me, please.
We're running it out. Stand by.
Area 4 Explorer parked near the creek. Several males in dark clothing unloading bike and farm equipment.
Okay. 299, I'm in route as well.
Just a 1.
On.
David Frank King, 7966, coming back on a 2003 Ford, registered to a Dustin Nowak, Sienna Heights Drive, out of Adrian, Michigan. Clean.
Okay, give me his particulars, each felon, to identify himself and run him out.
10-4, we're printing it out. Lucas to 1. Lucas to 1, he's going to be a white male, 6 foot, 210, black and brown. He's suspended. He's going to have a tattoo on his left arm, another tattoo on his right arm, tattoo on his forearm of the right arm, and a tattoo of a cross, a skull and knife on his right forearm.
Okay, this is
10-4.
Warren Lucas is being held up by a train on Garden.
10-4.
Yeah, where exactly are they at? I'm at the intersection.
Sitting here out with I believe SUV down by the creek. Maybe a Ford Explorer. I see an RV.
Lucas to 1.
4 on the second row.
10-4 for him.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, state unit is trying to locate you. You're on Lathrop, correct? Down by the creek near Old State Line?
Yes, ma'am. I'm past Old State Line, though.
10-4, we'll let him know.
64, Bowling Green, up in the area.
64.
How do you keep going south on Lathrop?
10-4.
State Patrol Dispatcher Downing.
Hey, I heard your officer's
Where are you
traffic. He's past Old State Line on Lathrop. He says keep going south on
299.
Lathrop.
Continue south on Lathrop. He's going to be south of there.
Ay, ay, ay. Sundays are not supposed to be this way.
Yeah, how many people does he have out there?
We're not sure how many he's got.
Is he answering you?
Yeah, he answered us just a minute ago.
So you're south of Old State on Lathrop?
Correct. And I had one unit held up by a train and another unit coming from Providence, Neapolis. So.
Okay, I got 2 out there. They'll.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
299. Continue south on Lathrop. He's going to be south of there.
64, Bowling Green, both units be free here.
Oh, right.
One Lucas, I got state OC.
10-4.
4's out.
10-4.
4 on Lucas.
4M.
You can Ida 7 George.
Okay, Lucas to 7 George, you can Ida.
10-4.
And Lucas to 4M, did you want the airflow still? Lucas to 4M, did you guys still need the air out there?
Negative, I'm sorry. No, you can open the air.
10-4, thank you. Lucas Cruz, air is open. Air is open at 8:44.
4 on Lucas.
4M.
Run out the Michigan OLN, please.
Stand by. Go ahead with the Michigan OLN.
Nora 200 155 040 310. It's going to be our Dustin Nowak, but the identifiers, as far as the height and weight and such, that came off the license plate do not match at all the ones on his operator's license.
Okay. We got Nora 200 155 040310. Is there one letter we missed at the beginning?
I don't see another number, no. Nora 200 155 040 310, Michigan operator's license.
10-4, stand by. Lucas to 4M.
Go ahead.
Okay, running out the Michigan OLN, it's coming back to Dustin Allen Nowak, 56125 Hazel. Now when we run his name and date of birth, through Ohio we're getting back Dustin Christopher Nowak, 6'200", brown and brown, white male.
10-4. We do have Dustin Allen here. I can tell by the picture on the license.
10-4.
For him, Lucas, is he still suspended regardless, correct?
No, he's valid through Michigan. We're looking at the Ohio. It's not matching the Ohio and Michigan, but the Michigan OLS that you gave me, he's clear. He's not suspended.
10-4, thank you.
7 George Lucas, Edward.
10-4.
For him, same traffic.
10-4.
1 Lucas.
Go ahead, 1.
I notated the call. You can show me at work.
10-4.
1 Lucas.
Go ahead, 1.
I'm trying to get to the east side. However, I'm on Chrissy Road. I was approaching the airport. I had a car go left to center on me here. I had to turn around. I'm going to stop it here at Chrissy and then go. I'll give you a play here in a second.
10-4.
Lucas VTO.
Go ahead.
Chrissy and Angola, Ohio plate, Frank Henry Union 9061. Blue Honda Accord is occupied by 2.
10-4.
For him, Lucas.
For him.
Can you eye me on this call for now, please? Because they're not going to be here for at least another half hour. I'll just pick it back up about that time when I'm out.
10-4.
Dispatch.
Yes, I was wondering if you guys might be able to check something out for me. It's on Lathrop Road in between Schaefer and Old State Line, which is still Lucas County. There's a creek down that road. There's a Ford Explorer, and there's a bunch of guys with motorbikes, and they're all dressed in black hoodies. And when we drove by, they just all hid their faces and everything. They're just acting a little suspicious.
They're in the creek?
I'm sorry?
They're